Marvel Action Pack by Encore Software. Available for both PC and Mac. Now this one contains 10 arcade-style casual games starring your favorite Marvel superheroes. Now this is a collection of Flash games on a retail PC disc I'm reviewing. However, at MarvelKids.com site where these originated, some of these games are still available to play. And they are selling these now on mobile phones and devices, so I say pick your flavor. Hulk Bad Attitude has you playing as the Hulk with a 1-minute timer and launching the Hulk into the air to bounce off space robots. You try to keep him bouncing for as long and as high as possible for maximum score, and there's a don't touch the ground once mode. The whole concept is fine, but I found the game couldn't keep up with the speed of it. When you fall, there should be robots to bounce off of, but the game couldn't keep track of them, and it just kind of threw the whole point of the game out. Now, I found Ironman Test Flight to be kind of fun. With enemies coming from you in all directions, and you have the ability to fire in all directions, it adds a neat little kick to the shoot-'em-up genre. It's graphically great, you probably can't tell that from the captured video. And the laser sound effects are pretty sweet too. And fire that unibeam like crazy, it gets replenished all the time. Not a bad game at all. Wolverine Search and Destroy, this is kind of a maze game where you fight your way in a maze-like environment searching for a door key. Now you have a rage meter, and when it charges up you have double attack strength. And as you play, you find more abilities to increase your rage combos. It's also pretty neat to see Wolverine's healing factor used in this, helping the lore of the Marvel Universe a little bit stay consistent. However, as a game, I just have to say, it's a bit of a challenge, but it's not really that interesting of a game.
Hulk crush Big Metal Man!
Hulk Central Smashdown. This involves an overhead view with the Hulk jumping on robots. A cool little note is when you die, the Hulk reverts back to Bruce Banner. That's always nice. So holding the mouse down will give you a wider range of damage, killing more robots at once. However, it takes time to charge. Now this one is extremely difficult due to the speed of the robots, who even shoot sometimes. And there seems to be almost a necessity for this area damage, so you'll be holding the mouse button almost all the time. You want a challenge? You got it. Now Ironman Armory Assault, this is a hit the target style game. Points are gained for hitting the red targets, and you want to avoid hitting the blue targets. And there's a cool little sniper mode for those hard to hit targets in the distance. And the game's insanely difficult. On level 2 it was hit 20 targets in 30 seconds. Now that's not much room for margin of error, and even though I like the hard difficulty, I think they just made it a little over the top tricky. Either that, I just suck. Hulk Versus. Now this is a side-scrolling beat-em-up with the Hulk. Not only is it graphically appealing, it feels just like a beat-em-up should. Punch, kicks, special moves, and it's got boss fights with Wolverine and Thor. It's got a lot going for it. The problem is it's too short, and they could have mixed up the bad guys a lot more, but I'm sure you'll like the 15 minutes you spend on this game. Now this is Ironman Test Flight 2.0. Now this is just different enough to justify being on the same compilation. You start off by picking your armor, a fast damage dealer or armored suit. Then you head into the robot-infested battlefield, similar to the original, but the bots do have different tactics, and you can use a spread fire weapon. Now even though they improved on Test Flight 1, I just somehow felt that one was the better one. Wolverine Mrd Xscape. Now Wolverine has to use his abilities in sort of a platform puzzler hybrid and save his mutant companions. Now a lot of the game is based on timing, whether it be attacking a robot before it attacks, dodging lasers, and sneaking past cameras. And it's neat to see a minigame have minigames in it, like this cut the wire or crack the code. If you mess up though, you gotta play the whole level again, so a very neat and slightly addicting game. Iron Man Iron Popper. Now I know this is a clone game, but I really liked it for some reason. Maybe because it was the comic book theme, or how they worked in Iron Man's abilities, like a targeting system. But I just had a great time playing this game, and I'm not a big puzzle game fan, so that's saying something. And finally, Captain America Red Skull and Crossbones. Now this plays like that Hulk Versus, except you're not the Hulk. Captain America has a shield that deflects bullets and his classic shield toss ability. Now unlike the Hulk, the Captain uses agility, not strength, to beat villains. Whether it be stopping toxic barrels from blowing up, leaping over dangers, or preventing bombs from blowing up in the city. You'll battle to the final confrontation with Red Skull, and just like the Hulk game, it's fun but short. So I did have fun with Marvel Action Pack, although it doesn't have much replay value, it was kind of fun. If you can accept the fact that they are casual games and you're not going to play them too long, you might like them too. So there you have it, Marvel Action Pack, and I hope to see you again sometime. Thanks for watching.